de Yahweh, Barak de Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Kodash. Double honor to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the elect. That's what these lessons are for. Alright, this is going to be a response to this lesson the Apostle Tahar did here. Killing the Christianity out of you and saving the Israelite man. And it says adultery. Okay, which we know adultery. Well, there's two forms of adultery. We know there's spiritual adultery. That's instead of serving and worshiping Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you're worshiping idols, whether it be in the Roman Catholic Church, the Baptist Church, whatever, Pentecostal, you're a Muslim, whatever you want to call yourself, whatever ideology that you're following, except, this truth is spiritual adultery. And there's a physical adultery, which is between a man and a woman. Okay, here it is. You could be married to a woman in this society, and they would say, oh, if a guy went out and got him, a side thing, or a girlfriend on the side, then he's committing adultery. No, he's not committing adultery, because in the Bible, a man has the the right to get himself another woman, okay, another wife, a concubine, so to speak, and there's nothing wrong with that in the Bible. But in this society, of course, they'll frown on it. But a woman going out, stepping out on her man, sleeping with another man, that is what adultery is. Or a man knowing that a woman has a man, when he sleeps with her, that's adultery. Okay. But a man, if the woman don't have no man, and he got his woman at home, and this other woman outside don't have a man, he can go ahead and do his thing according to the Bible. All right. But anyway, let me play this.
We're trying to kill the Christianity out of you and saving Israelite men. This is Proverbs 6, verse 24. Now, I'm going to say this. You deal with a woman, right? You have a relationship, whether it's 6 months, whether it's 6 years, whether it's 20 years, 30 years. Once you have sex with her, you have a connection with her, and she has a connection with you.
Okay, so I'm going to stop it right there, because that's 100% on point. All right? Which the Apostle Tahar is always on point in his lessons. But he said once you pop a woman, you have a connection with her. Now, this is from the optionshealth.com, and it's an article, a few paragraphs, long. And it says, how are the hormones released during sex like superhuman glue? It's like human super glue. It reads, the human body releases powerful hormones in the brain of men and women during sexual activity. It reads, including the neurohormone oxytocin and vasopressin. It says women are more sensitive to the effect of oxytocin, a hormone that is also found to be a bonding hormone released during childbirth and nursing. So the same hormone, the same bonding hormone, that a woman releases when she gives childbirth, and she nurses a child, breastfeeding, so on and so forth. That same bonding hormone, is present when you have sex with a woman. That's why the scriptures say that a woman is bound to a man. If a married woman is bound to a man as long as that man lives, man. Really, when you get with a woman, she's supposed to be a virgin. You get with her, so on and so forth, and she's your woman for life. Unless you pass away, then the scriptures tell you in Corinthians, she's free to marry. You see what I'm saying? So there's a bonding hormone when you have sex with a woman, man. Which is why women become clingy after you have sex with them, man. Ask any guy that's accustomed to dealing with women, he'll tell you after you pop a chick, she becomes, clean. She wants to, be around you more, be with you, so on and so forth, which is really, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? It says, during sexual activity, as oxytocin is released, it acts as emotional superglue between partners. You see that? All right. Men, on the other hand, are more affected by vasopressin, which similarly helps a man bond to his partner and instills a protective instinct toward his partner and children. Which, that's all I really got to read on this. I'll put this up there. I'll link this in the description box. And it's kind of similar to this scene in the movie Avatar. That's what I thought about. Check this out. See, so, in that scene, it goes to show you that, that was a bonding between the Avatar guy and the Beast, which is a good movie. You can go ahead and check it out, when you get a chance. Hey, but that adultery thing, man, is a motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Part of my, French. I got my woman, she got a friend, and she recently got caught up in the act of adultery, you know what I'm saying? And the guy, she's dealing with, her husband or whatever, she got a kid with him, she got a kid with another dude, but this guy went ahead and married her. This chick, ended up, committing adultery on the guy with the man, a dude that lived upstairs. And here it is, her man, which, like I said, I met the guy, he then came over to my crib, real nice guy, according to my estimation. And here it is, he was, he drive them trucks for a living. He was driving, one of the trucks, and he had a mild stroke. You know what I'm saying? Hey, because, that, like I said, that adultery thing is a motherfucker, man. It weighs heavy on a man. Genesis 2:24. Therefore shall a man leave his father and mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. And how is that possible? When they're intimate. Okay, when they have sex. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Now, when you read Wisdom of Solomon, the 14th chapter, I believe it tells you here that the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication. All right. Should tell you somewhere in this chapter, the devising of idols. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. 14 and 12. Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 12. It reads, "For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them, the corruption of life." Okay, but we're not dealing with the spiritual fornication right now. We're dealing with the physical. Now down here in the verse 24, where it speaking about men, it says they kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled, but either slew another traitorously or grieved him by adultery. So a man could definitely be grieved by that adultery, man. Scripture tell you also that the how you call it, jealousy is the rage of a man. But going back to Apostle Tahar's video, damn good video. I'll also post this up there, and I just wanted to add on to a few points and whatnot, man. Hey, so Lord will, giving all praises to you. How about Shemi Al Shah, Lord will, this is edifying. Shalom, Makim.